If you can spare just a few minutes today, you can move the needle on your child's reading in a positive manner. I'm going to show you a simple, short routine any family can use even when you are pushed for time. No expensive materials, no perfect schedule required. And towards the end of this video, I'll point you to free Georgia resources to ensure you have access to free literary materials and how to get internet access if this is a challenge. Let's quickly connect the dots. Vocabulary and comprehension rise and fall together. Students who score highest in understanding text also tend to have stronger vocabulary. Why? Skilled reading depends on quickly connecting a word's looks, sound, and meaning. When kids hit too many words they don't know, comprehension slows down. That's the traffic jam many readers feel. And the fix is steady exposure to words and meaningful reading. The best way to increase your child's vocabulary is through exposure to reading and reading often. This is where we can begin to make a massive difference in the lives of our children. Please encourage your children to read. It doesn't always have to be for educational purposes. Encourage them to read for enjoyment outside of schoolwork. This can include a variety of texts, such as books of their choice, sports statistics, watching anime with subtitles, comics, graphic novels, or even magazines. The point is, they should enjoy it. This helps them to read more enthusiastically and complete what they are reading. While reading, if your child runs into a word they are not familiar with, either with its meaning or pronunciation, they are more likely to ask for help in understanding the word because they are reading for enjoyment. This enhances their vocabulary and reading fluency. If what they are reading is too difficult for them and they want to change to a different text to read, it's okay. Being comfortable with what they are reading is what will help to encourage them to continue reading. The point is successful practice. Kids who read for pleasure tend to score higher in reading. More reading, no matter the format, means more vocabulary and knowledge that add up over time. Once your child has finished reading, or once they have taken a break, this is our chance to really engage our children. It only takes a few minutes, and it helps them tremendously. This short routine will help us know what our children enjoy, and for any parent or guardian who is very busy, you know how challenging this can be. But also help them to feel that we are interested in what they are doing and to build connections with them. Ask them what they enjoyed the most about what they read. What surprised you? Were there any words you had any problems with? This only takes a few minutes. Then, once you have finished asking the questions that help engage them, you can wrap it up by asking them a quick summary of what their reading was about, to tell you three things they learned, or to sketch and caption a drawing. Keep in mind this is based on your knowledge of your child and how they would respond best, and base it on what they are reading as to what the best choice would be. This helps to give you an understanding of their comprehension of what they were reading. When a child reads for pleasure, they tend to score higher in reading. The more they read, the more vocabulary exposure, and that is knowledge that adds up over time. The question for engaging your children serve as a retrieval prompt, which helps strengthen their memory and comprehension. This will also help them while they're in school and become more efficient in analyzing what they read, which is critical for their success. Keep it enjoyable. Attempt to do this most nights, even if the readings are short. The reading doesn't have to be a marathon event. The more often your child reads, the more stamina they will build, and they will keep focused for longer. The more often they read, especially when it is for enjoyment. To help ensure your children have literary materials to read, I have outlined for residents of Georgia. Please keep in mind that this is focused on Georgia, and your state may have similar resources or additional resources. A good place to start is your state's public library system. For the state of Georgia, we have the Pines Library Card or e-cards, which unlocks statewide digital collections for free. You don't even have to go into the library itself. You can access it from online. There is also the Libby app. It's a free app that allows you to borrow and download ebooks, audiobooks, and magazines from your local libraries using your library card. Then there's the Palace Project app. This brings together many collections of ebooks and audiobooks from several sources, including libraries and other apps. Galileo, Georgia's virtual library from home, is a website that is accessible to students and school systems within Georgia. Many people are familiar with it for academic purposes, but many people do not know that it gives access to an extensive collection of children's books that focus on pre-K through 4th grade, along with many fiction and nonfiction titles that more seasoned readers will enjoy. And then finally, there's the Georgia Library Service, or GLS, for the blind and print disabled, which offers free braille and talking books by mail or download. Please keep in mind that your child's school library is also a good resource for books. Typically, younger school age children have structured library time when they go. For middle and high school students, they may not have structured access as often, but many schools allow students to go to the library before school starts, during breaks, and at lunch. But always have your child check if they are not aware what their school's rules are, as this can vary by location. At times, internet access can be a challenge. Here are a few options to help you out. Just like with the literary content, this is specifically focusing on Georgia. Just like accessing additional literary content, a good resource is your state's public library. Also, consider checking with your state for additional programs that may be offered to help with internet access. At Georgia Public Libraries, there's statewide free public Wi-Fi libraries and community hotspots. Many libraries here lend hotspots, Chromebooks, and Launchpads. Now, for ongoing discounts, check the Federal Lifeline program, as this also offers a stipend to use towards your internet bill. Unfortunately, the Affordable Connectivity Program ended in 2024 due to funding, so Lifeline is the active option now. Every 10-minute reading session with your child helps. Nudge literacy levels in the right direction by building word knowledge, fluency, and confidence. When families, schools, and libraries move together, meeting kids where they are and what they love to read, we close gaps faster. I have listed out the links for free literary materials and help with the internet in the description. Let's help our children be more successful in life by encouraging them to read. Just think what these small actions can add up to for your child.